Wrong my number, that gas me up. A Coca-Cola, just keep my hand inside a glove. In the hand, 12-finger love. My telephone don't ring, my telephone don't ring, my telephone don't ring, my telephone don't get better excuse, kids. Don't get better excuse, kids. Don't get better excuse, kids. I'm gonna spend it nothing, kids. Don't get better excuse, kids. Don't get better excuse, kids. Don't
Hey, this is Kevin from K-Punk, and somewhere right now, someone's having sex with your ex, and it's not you. You listen to RealPunkRadio.com.
Day by day, and inch by inch, the troublemakers come up. They got me in a pinch, but the way that I walk, a step right up. Yeah, yes, it's the way that I talk, a sucker, a step right up. Don't you back me in a corner, or project on me. I'll tell you what you need, boy, and it's a guy tree. 'Cause the way that I walk, a step right up, yeah. And it's the way that I talk, a sucker, a step right up. 'Cause where I go, I always see these guys. They're talking big game, a patting on the back, a pissing match, a getting under skin. I don't come to play, I only come to win. Trouble. And it don't matter how a man earned his name, the circus family try to test you all the same. 'Cause that's what happens if a young fool never learn. His eyes well up as the shark sends from the burn. 'Cause the way that I walk, step right up, step right up, son. Yes, it's the way that I talk, a sucker, step right up. One more. Yes, it's the way that we walk, a sucker, step right up. Step up, son. Walk on.
All the eyes are watching and he's got a good record collection, all your parasitic little friends. Come and go away, come and go away, come and go away, come and go away. Your mouth is working overtime, brain is on vacation. Mouth is working overtime, brain is on vacation. Your mouth is working overtime, brain is on vacation. Mouth is working overtime, brain is on vacation. Working overtime, 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 overtime. Yeah, I was drinking on Duffy Street. Well, the night she turned my corner. She wasn't that bad, but she wasn't all that good. And then she asked me for a quarter, a couple of beers, and an hour later, she said I need to earn some more money. Yes, that she wanted money for, and I said, baby, let's just go get you a 20. You know they got some good folks down in them Iberville projects. The 3 for $40 set me up just right. A bottle of Mad Dog, some matches and an empty beer can, and we headed down to the river for the night. Down on the levee with my baby and a bottle of cheap red wine. Out on the river, the city lights are dancing. Well, as the paddle wheel rolls by, down on the levee tonight. All right. Yeah, we smoked and drank and we went to get some more. The hour was late and the streets were quiet. Yeah, we met up with Johnny Homeboy. He said he was home, so we followed him down the darkened courtyard alley. Well, I handed him the money and he handed me his steel. I didn't have time to know what hit me. When I woke up, well, I was bleeding from the gut, and then I saw her lifeless body there beside me. Well, it was just a couple blocks down to the river.
So I carried her as best I could upon my back. She wouldn't sink, she just kind of floated like an angel in an endless sky of black. Down on the levee with my baby, well, I hope she won't mind. Out on the river, a freighter passes by, and its wave rolls her body in the moonlight. Down on the levee tonight, down on the levee with my baby. Well, a bottle of cheap red wine. Out on the river, the city lights are dancing. Well, let's paddle the wheel rolls by. We're down on the levee tonight. We're down on the levee tonight. All right.
Hey kids, this is La Bruja. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday to On the Nod here at Real Punk Radio, featuring my show, World Noise, Benny Brujo's Hear the Darkness, and hosted by Dave Coop. You can check us out every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. London time, 4 p.m. Rio de Janeiro, and 2 p.m. Mexico City. See you there.
Hey, this is Dave Coop. That's right. Join us here every Wednesday on Real Punk Radio for everything under the punk rock sun. That's On the Nod every Wednesday here on Real Punk Radio.
Don't make me dance without you. While you're standing looking like a statue. I heard some things about you that you never wear your point shoes. I'll make you shake, you shake, you shake. I'll get you swinging if you want me to. Alright, maybe a little high could help.
Go to the top. Okay. I was thinking the things that I hate to do. Sex with your parents. Things you do to me or I do to you, baby. Sex with your parents. Something fatter and ugly than Rush Rambo. Something more disgusting than Robert Dole. Something pink that climbs out of a hole. And there it was. Sex with your parents. I was getting so sick of this right-wing Republican shit, these ugly old men scared of young tit and dick, so I tried to think of something that made me sick, and there it was. Sex with your parent. Now, these old fucks can steal all they want, and they can go and pass laws saying you can't say what you want, you can't look at this, and you can't look at that, and you can't smoke this, you can't snort that. Me, baby, I got statistics, I got stats. These people have been to bed with their parent. Now I know you're shocked, but hang and have a brew. If you think about it for a minute, you know that it's true. They're ashamed and repelled, and they don't know what to do. They had sex with their parent. When they looked in their lover's eyes, they saw Mom. In the name of family values, we must ask whose family? In the name of family values, we must ask Senator. It's been reported that you've had a legal Congress with your mother. Sex with your parents? Ah, Senator. An illegal Congress by proxy is a pigeon by any other name. Sex with your parents. Senators, you polish a turd. Here in the big city, we got a word for those who would bed their beloved big bird and make a mockery of our freedoms. Oh, without even using a condom. Without even saying no. By God, we have a name for people like that, eh? It's, hey, motherfucker.
up here, and I can't understand why I love them like I do. He's a broken kind of guy for a guy who don't like to be moved. Oh yeah. And I can't understand why I love him like I do. He's a broken kind of guy for a guy who don't like to be moved.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Borderland Airlines flight number 666 to the beautiful new beaches of St. Alcoholica. We're not expecting any turbulences. The weather conditions are just fine, so lay back, relax, kick off your shoes, unlock your bras, and enjoy this flight. Free drinks and blowjobs will be served in 9,000 feet. On short notice, this one is a smoker's flight.
Once again, I got wasted, caught for a toxic overdose. Even though should've known better, rock and roll just broke my nose. But nothing seems to be more far away than the hangover of yesterday, and therefore I proclaim, let's get stronger. Thank you, Mr. Daniels. Thank you, Mr. Bain, for a night I barely remember, for a wild and wicked dream. Thank you for that girl, too drunk to keep me out. Gracias, señor, thank you.
my lips and I kissed her lips. And she said, give me something to hold on to. Give me something to hold on to. Will you remove my shoes and lift up my skirt? Weave my box while I work. Eat it while I work.
bed. Hunger's most wanting to eat. The unnamed terrors of the night always must be fed. Looking underneath the bed, they turned the lights out and they said there were no monsters. They said there were no monsters. Your mom had checked the closets and you were alright. But the monster with the knife asked all the plans for you tonight. They said that you were safe, but now you wound up dead. Looking underneath the bed, they turned the lights out and they said there were no monsters. They said there were no monsters. They said there were no monsters. Your parents lied when they said there were no monsters. I don't believe in groundless lessons. Won't be there. I'm fire in your brimstone. I won't be there. I'm not dead yet. I'm son of them. That ain't the way. That ain't the way. And a grand Sam ain't my main man. That ain't the way. That's the ugly children sing. Hallelujah, sent to hell with you. I'll find the lonely liquor stone. There's some stones in somewhere. Do me a favor, don't pimp your savior. I got mine, and you got yours. IOD, OG, all my loud, me fine. Hallelujah, sent to hell with you. I'll find the Lord in liquor stone. Found the stones in somewhere to say. Hallelujah, sent to hell with you. The angels wait, the bells are ring. The ugly children sing. Hallelujah, sent to hell with you.
people of Earth, do not adjust your electronic devices. This is Scott Deluxe Drake from the Love Sores. You are about to receive a transmission from Real Punk Radio. Radio done right.
Oh,